Oh, hey, how's it going, guys? Fancy meeting you out here. Hey, it's good to see you guys. Hey, I'm doing something out of the ordinary today. And I'm breaking my rules in that I'm doing a hike fairly late in the afternoon, actually evening now. And I'm out here, and it's actually past 5 o'clock in the evening. And I never do hikes this late. I usually like to start my hikes pretty early in the morning, 6 or 7. And I don't want to do that this time. I wanted to do something spontaneous. And a really interesting thing that happened today. Oh, just now, So the idea to come out here, the seeds were planted a couple of days ago. Somebody was asking me, hey, are you going to be doing some hiking this weekend? It's like, I don't know. Probably not. I have too many things going on, whatever. And I decided to come out anyway. And the interesting thing about it is when I got to the parking lot, parked there, and I parked right next to a guy who was having some car issues. His hood was open and he was looking underneath the hood and everything. And then he's like, hey man, do you happen to have any jumper cables? I was like, yeah, sure. So, but when I looked at him, he looked very familiar. I was like, dude, I recognize you from somewhere. Is your name Luke? And he's like, yeah, and I recognized him from church. I used to go to a church years ago, and he was the bass player for the band. And that's how I recognized him. I'm like, dude, you're Luke. You're the bass player. He's like, yeah. So it's really, really interesting how God brought that together. So I helped him out. Unfortunately, though, his issue wasn't the battery. I think it was the starter or the alternator. But so I just thought it was really interesting. That's totally a God thing. I mean, you just never know. You really don't. And I just thought it was pretty interesting. Hopefully. Oh, and then he ended up calling somebody to pick him up, and offering some gas money and stuff. I even offered, I was like, dude, do you need a ride into town? He's like, no. I'll call my friend or whatever. It's like, oh, okay, cool. So, yeah, you just never know. Certain situations where God puts you and it just ends up being a blessing to somebody else. So, but check out this trail. It's doing it right here. This trail is really, really nice because it's covered. It's not exposed, like other trails that I've gone on. So it's such a wonderful change of pace. I love trails like this. But anyway, just wanted to share that with you guys. That was pretty cool. times in a whole week. Still never get enough of it. Still pretty windy. Absolutely nobody out here. Except Todd and I. Yeah. Beautiful weather. So, reached my destination endpoint. And now I'm going back. And it took me about an hour. You know, it's not bad timing. Not at all. One of my shortest hikes I think I've taken in a long time. But yeah, just making my way back. And yeah, it'll be good. It is windy. It is cold, you know, but I think once you start moving, it's not so big of a deal. But yeah, you know, just enjoying it out here. Interestingly enough, somebody was, as I was making my way up, somebody out here, another hiker, you know, heading in the opposite direction, she was like, hey, just wanted to let you know that there's some big object, you know, rumbling in the bushes in the upper part of that hill over there, so just be aware. So, haven't encountered anything like that yet, but I'm definitely keeping both eyes open. And but I'm well prepared. You know, I have my bear repellent spray, as far as some other means of protection. So, and plus, I've got protecting me, and I've been praying, you know. And but this has been a pretty good hike, you know, not bad at all. I would definitely recommend it. Hey, take a look at that view. Look at that. That's awesome. Air rumbling over here. I don't know if you guys could hear that. Oh, it's a bird. It is a bird. Alright, off to the trail again.